What's up? It's your boy Bobby Peacock.
Yeah, you're recording.
Yes, I am. I should be recording.
You sure?
Yeah, hit set. Hit set on the camera. Bam!
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Bobby Peacock. Here, giving you the most vibrant experience through video. Today, we are going to be talking about... What are we talking about today?
I don't know, man. You don't talk about it.
Alright, today we're going to be talking about if you want to be a filmmaker but don't have a camera. Let's hit the B-roll. So, you want to be a filmmaker, or a vlogger, or a YouTuber, because that's the popular thing to do nowadays. Well, and you don't really have a camera. You don't have the funds for a camera, which really sucks. But there is an option, and it's in your pocket. Mine is in my pocket. Hey, Carlos. Hey, have you seen my phone? You know where it is?
We're lighting up.
You wanna grab it? My phone's lighting up.
Probably be easier for you to grab.
Just do what you're told, Carlos. Shout out to my man Carlos. Thank you. And I got a missed call from the boss. That'd be my wife. Anyways, so you don't have a camera, but you got a phone. Guess what? Start shooting on your phone. Here's the reason why. One, you're already paying for it. Two, it has a bad camera on it. Like a really bad camera. Like, when I say bad, that's lingo for really good. So I have a friend who owns his own company for life coaching, and guess what? He is out there grinding with an iPhone 7, making videos, taking names, and kicking butt. And the actual B-roll that I shot earlier for this segment was actually done with my iPhone 8. Now let's take a couple steps back to a couple years ago. I used to work for a church, loved the church, amazing church. They had the camera, they had the lights, they had the action. Eventually, I moved on from working to that church to start my own company, and guess what? I didn't have the lights. I didn't have the cameras. But you know what I did have? I had the action and a phone. Also, bam, an iPad Pro. You had me looking like a boss. And guess what? I got my first client with those two things. Eventually, I upgraded to the G85, which is a camera that I rock with right now. But I started off with an iPhone. At the time, it was an iPhone 6 and an iPad Pro. Now, I'm going to put this phone down. See me? I got the flips. Whoop! Ooh, look at it. I'm not even looking at the phone. Oh, I'm so boss. I am so... Word of advice, do not flip your phones and try to be boss like me. Going back to a couple of years ago when I was working at the church, I had a client who came up to me and said, hey, see you're shooting some really cool videos for the church. I would love for you to shoot this video. This client was just releasing a book. And at the time, I had a Canon 6DD, and then I had an iPhone 6. So, that being said, no, it was the 6 Plus. Excuse me, it was the 6 Plus. The plus, because these are not small hands. Thanks, Trump. Appreciate you. Client comes to me, Canon 60D, an iPhone. I start shooting. Did a really good job. Now, at the time, I decided, you know what? Some of the stuff I want to shoot on my iPhone because the camera was pretty decent, and I was shooting stuff in slow motion and panning in and out. The other thing about the phone camera was it had stabilization, and it was amazing. It was great. Fast forward to today, I have an iPhone 8 and an iPad Pro. My iPhone 8 shoots in 4K at 60 frames. My G85 doesn't do that. Has stabilization. Most DSLR cameras don't do that unless you got a gimbal. Shoots at 1080 at 120. Guess what? My G85 doesn't do that. And the last thing is small and it fits in my pocket. Guess what? My G85 doesn't do that. Now, obviously, there are some differences between my G85 and my iPhone 8 camera. Okay, I have the iPhone 8 Plus, because remember, these are not small hands. The iPhone 8 does great as a B camera. At the end of the day, guys, this is what it comes down to. Use the tools that you got. I feel like sometimes as filmmakers and entrepreneurs and creatives, we get in this thing where we're like, oh my goodness, I need more gear. The better gear that I have, the better I'm going to be. Yes, in some cases, that is true. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the basics. Okay, you can have two people in the world. You can have person A. Person A has this bad camera, like a $17,000 camera. Let's say he has a RUT, so like a $30,000 camera for fully set up, okay? And you have person B. Person B has an iPhone or maybe a Lumix G7 or a very entry-level camera. Person A does not know how to shoot video properly. Person B knows the basics. Guess whose videos you're probably going to see more because of the content. When it comes to video, it's not necessarily just about the tools. It's about the person holding the tools, the craftsman. And so this is my challenge for you. If you have an iPhone, go out and use it. Look up videos like this on how to use an iPhone camera or a Pixel camera or a Samsung camera. If you have a phone, use it. Go out and use it and just go. Get the basics down first. Save your money, because once you get that down first, guess what? You can start vlogging. You can start saving your money, and then all of a sudden, you research cameras because you got the basics down. Boom. Now, on top of that, when it comes to iPhones and other phones that are out there that are not Apple products, guess what? There are plenty of apps that you can use. Me personally, I use Filmic Pro for video. All products that I have are Apple, so all I have to do is airdrop it to my computer and boom, bada boom, it's there. I can edit it. Or there's been situations where I had a recent situation where I went to Chicago. Chicago was so fun. I was DJing for a local artist, and all I had was my iPhone at the time, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to shoot a couple promo videos. Boom. Did that on my iPhone. Simple as that. It was the only thing in my pocket, so I had to use it. At the end of the day, use what you got. It's just one takeaway. It is use what you got. Use what you got. If you made it this far, feel free to like, subscribe, comment below, start a discussion. My name is Bobby Peacock. Stay fresh and be vibrant.